Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and girl, do we have something interesting today. I've not had much luck with cushion foundations in the past, but like, I got bored and thought, what a better thing to do on a weekend than look like crap. So I thought I'd try out another one. I don't know what it is with me and cushion foundations, but like for some reason, they hate my skin, or like my skin hates them. There's a mutual hatred that happens that is like next level. This is the take a deep breath philosophy, or by philosophy, like many of you tell me to do. Take a breath, slow the hell down. We can't understand your words. Makes me feel nervous. Okay, cushion foundation. Now, the first thing I noticed when I picked this up is like, I went to put it on just now and I'm like, shade 3? Shade 3. I have never been a shade 3, almost ever. Other than like with Fenty Beauty, I was like a couple in, but like I have the pastiest skin. I'm always like, hey, shade 1, how you doing? I'm basically the color of like paper. But I went on the Ulta website and I was like, maybe I screwed up, like did I order it wrong? Well, on the Ulta website, there's only 4 shades, and this is the lightest, starting at number 3 in the shade Fair, okay? So then I'm like, well, maybe they're just out of stock at Ulta. So I went to the Philosophy website, and this is also the lightest shade on their website. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 shades on their website, from number 3 to number 10, and I don't know. I don't obviously can't vouch for any of these colors. I've never even opened this compact, so I don't know what color it is. But I thought we would give it a try. On the Ulta website, this does have 4.5 out of 5 stars, which is pretty decent, with 129 reviews. Basically, does it tell me anything? That was so beautiful. All right, take a deep breath. Cushion foundation. It has SPF oh my lord. SPF protection. Woo, okay. It's light as air liquid makeup that helps skin recover from signs of a busy life. Oh, you got a lot of work to do, honey, because wow. Even tone, smooth texture with a breathable, weightless finish. The innovative cushion delivery system. It's not innovative. Everyone has done it, by the way. It is, oh, it says that it builds beautifully for full to, or I'm sure, sorry, from, start over, take 2. It says that it builds beautifully from sheer to full coverage. I am intrigued now. All right, so that's enough reading. I'm bored. Unicarton, nothing special. Goodbye. This is the little compact, though. It's a big old beast. Let me see here. Oh, and how much did this cost? I think it was 40 bucks. Is that right? Yes, this was $40. And again, got it at Ulta.com. Now, it comes with this little guy. We're just going to set him over there because... And then you have a mirror up here, obviously. A little tray we will open. Protective little film. Proof I have not yet opened this little guy. So let's do that. Oh, listen. I love that sound. Alright, so that's the color. Interesting. Let's wipe that on my hand. Oh, wow. Alright, so that's some yellowy pink right there. That's really not my color, but like, whatever. We're used to that by now. I have, over there, I have a beauty blender. I am ready for this jelly. All right, I'm going to scrape that off my hand because we don't want to waste. Let's go ahead. Let's go into this cushion. It kind of reminds me of that Mally. It's not quite as thick, but it has like that same weird, like concave when you put your, whatever you use into the pan. It's just not quite as dense as that one. Let's go ahead and let's see what we get. Ooh. Ooh, it kind of smells like copper tone. I smell you. I smell you, SPF protection. Girl, I need to get this protection off this damn thing. I cannot see nothing. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to use my own compact because I cannot get that little protective sheety thing off that. Girl. Too much work for this, honey. Too much work. This definitely has a very, like, what I would call a luminescent or glowing kind of finish, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a little less beautiful for people like me that have oily skin because if my face starts this luminous, by the end of the day, I'm glowing like a Christmas tree in New York City. You know what I mean? Oh, girl. That one they got on the Today Show, I'm glowing like that. I'm like a light bulb. Ba-doing! Did I really just say that? The weird shit that comes out of my mouth. Huh. Wow, that actually looks really nice so far on the nose. I don't know if I would call this buildable to full coverage. I would call it buildable to a decent medium coverage. I have a couple spots on my face that it just won't seem to cover, and you can definitely see them. They're like down along the jawline here, this red guy up in here. Again, I think it's doing a really nice job building up and covering, but it's definitely not building to what I would consider a full coverage, because it should have covered a lot more of, even like there's little bits of red around the red guy. It's like, you know, you got like the sun and then the little planets. I can understand if you can't cover the sun, but honey, you should be covering up all them little planets. You know what I mean? Is Pluto still a planet? I don't know, but you should be covering covering him up. Oh, okay. I want to try the other side with a brush. I'm going to go in with my Y6 from Morphe and give that a try. See what we think. I'm really intrigued by this color too, because like when I first put it on my face, I'm like, that's not my color. But it does seem to like mix in really well with my natural color and blend decently. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I still think it's like a pretty stark difference, but it's not horrible. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be. Okay, I hate it with a brush. It looks streaky and stipply and not cute. Back to my beauty blender. What was I thinking, girl? I did not mean it. Please love me. Mwah. Continue. Guys, I just can't help myself. I just keep trying to cover up this damn thing right here. And it's also doing the same thing right here. I've got a lot of like redness and acne and all kind of solar system cuteness. And it's also not wanting to cover that up. But I mean, it's doing an okay job. I'm not going to like say it's the worst coverage in the world. It's just not, you know, again, not buildable to full. Like it said, I would consider this buildable to medium, a decent medium, not like a bad medium. Just not like the best, you know? And this probably goes without saying, but I did prime and prep my skin, just so you know. Okay, so I'm going to consider that enough. I've layered up a ton in this area, and this area, and it's not doing the best. I have an itch on my nose. I've told you guys this so many times. Does anybody else, please comment down below. You get your foundation on and all of a sudden, right here, like on the sides of your nose, does it start to itch? Because I'm telling you, ooh. Like, that struggle is real. Anyways, the coverage, like I said, I wasn't able to build it up to cover everything, but I do think that it looks really, really beautiful. I think this would probably be a stunning product for someone with dry or like combination even skin maybe, because it is so luminous and dewy looking by itself. It looks so, so beautiful. I actually really like that about it. I'm hoping that when I mattify it, because obviously y'all know I mattify the hell out of everything in my life because it has to be mattified. But I do love it. I think that it is one of those foundations that kind of reminds me of that Clinique Even Better Glow or whatever. It was the short, stubby little tube looking thing, and it kind of had that same, like, it was buildable, it wasn't the best coverage, but it sat really nice on the skin. And this did just a really beautiful job at like going in and really filling in my pores and like looking, I don't know, like, I want to say consistently beautiful. Like across my skin it looks good. It did really well handling like the texture on my cheeks right here. That still looks really nice. My nose surprisingly looks really good. I'm like kind of a little shocked. I have a hair on my nose. I don't know, you guys. So far I'm actually really hopeful for this. I don't know if this would be the best option for someone with oily skin, just because it already does look so dewy and beautiful. But that's part of the reason I wanted to try it on a weekend, because I can't be getting like you guys, this is gonna sound gross, but there are times I have tried foundations that made me so oily, this is so gross, that I will be like in my office and halfway through the day, like literally my glasses so gross. My glasses won't stay on my nose. Like it's an oil slick, like the Jamaican bobsled team could have like ran their freaking car right, or their little sled thing down my nose. It was that gross, and my glasses literally won't stay. Like I push them up, I look down to type, and zoop, they fall right off. I can't. Like, it is so annoying. And so I have like that oily of face. Like when I say I have oily skin, girl, I'm not playing. I'm not like, oh my god, I have such oily skin. Like, do you see my nose? I'm like, no, I have oily skin. Do you see the butter I can wring out of my face? I wish I could wring butter out of my face. wait a second. That's a breakthrough moment. Push it aside. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish up my rest of my face. I got my Shape Tape going. I'm really curious to see how this layers up. It does not feel super light on the skin, but it also doesn't feel too overwhelming. Like, I can definitely feel it. It doesn't feel like a brick, but it sure as hell ain't no feather. You know what I mean? It has like a thicker, cakier feel. I think that's because I had to build it up. Now, if you are someone, and I'll say this, get this right out of the way. If you're someone with little to no like skin issue or you maybe have like a light discoloration and you could get away with using a little bit of this product, oh God, would you love it? Because honestly, it really does do wonders. It looks so good, like up close. So much better than a lot of other foundations I've tried, but I just wish the coverage was better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Shape Tape and do the rest, and I will stop back in and let you know how we be popping. Okay guys, I went ahead and I put everything on my face. You will see all of this in another video, but I basically today was testing out the Violet Voss palette, and I went in with the shade Anita from the NARS Man Ray collection on the lips. Yes God, amazing. And everything else you'll see in the other video. It's not too exciting, but I have some thoughts so far on this foundation, and they're not good. You guys, I'm having an issue, and I think if I have to guess, it's because I had to build it up so far, which, as we know, that is like what happens with me and cushion foundations. But because I have to build it up so much, I get like the weird crackly creasing, like all kinds of not cute stuff. I'm actually going to show you up close what it looks like right now. Normally I don't do that because I don't think it's fair to the foundation, but I'm going to today because I think that you need to see it to understand it. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, like right through here. A lot of crackle and creasing, a lot of texture. Not so bad overall, like on the cheeks as of yet. But honey, right here, it is not looking cute, okay? So I'm definitely super curious to obviously let this have like its wear time. It has been on my face right now for about an hour and a half to 2 hours-ish. I've been filming, so I'm not 100% on that. But I'm curious. I will definitely come back, check in with you at the end of the day, and kind of let you know. It did layer up pretty decent. Everything went on okay. I kind of had this feeling of like drag when I was putting on, like my brush was dragging over top of it. Almost clinging when I put on my bronzer and my blush. But it didn't do anything, so that might have just been like a wet patch or an area that wasn't completely set. And if you notice anything right here, you will have already seen it in this video. We had a little bit of a mishap. We got it corrected. It is okay. But if you see anything that looks kind of funny right there, just like ignore that. But you guys, I'm super curious to see how this kind of plays out just based on the level of coverage that I had to build. And I think that that's probably the issue, but I'm going to give it its time. I'm going to see how this whole thing goes, and I will check back with you at the end of the day, let you know how it wore and how these crazy brows worked out. You guys, these are so intense. These brows today, I'm just like, who are you? Like, what actually happened on your face? Ugh. They look like, oh, what are those? Like a fish hook. That's what they remind me of. I just need a little bit more curl at the end, and I could be snagging myself a little, what's a fish? Perch. Any fish, Paige. Any fish. I live in Michigan, and do you think I could think of a fish just now? That's sad. Okay, I will see you guys at the end of the day. We will check on this. I am feeling so extra. Can you tell? Whew. All right, you guys. So this foundation, if you will, has been on my face for, oh God, I didn't even check. That's really stupid. It has been on my face for about 8 hours, actually, as it turns out. And I have some thoughts. Big shocker, right? Yeah, this foundation, I hate to say it, it is not meant for people with coverage that needs to be had. Like, I had to build up this foundation so much that it's not looking so hot. It looks okay like in certain little patches of my face that are just like the more even planes, but as far as the areas of coverage, the coverage isn't looking so good. It looks kind of crackly, kind of broken. And then like over in this area all around the nose, like on the sides from like here to here, it's not looking so hot. It looks really porous and like rubbed off. Same on the chin, really porous and not so cute. It's starting to feel a little bit like transfer, a little sticky, not so cute there. Honestly, I was kind of shocked. The Hulk line did not eat as much foundation as it normally does, so he was not as hungry today. And overall, The one, okay, I have a fuzzle on my nose and it's not cute. It mixed so well with my Shape Tape. I was kind of blown away. This would be a good concealer, or a good foundation, I think. If you were the type of person that likes to spot conceal and then do a light foundation. I know, as I lay back, I'm so tired, you guys. I just baked like 15,000 cookies. Not really. It was only 2 batches, but it felt like a lot. But anyways, now I'm tired, so I need to like lay back and chill out for a second. But, where was I going with that? Oh, some people prefer to do like a light spot conceal over any troubled areas, acne or whatever, and then go in with a more thin, like natural layer of foundation. And I think if you're that kind of person, this might be a good foundation for you. As far as it being like oily friendly, it actually was. I mean, I got a little bit oily on the nose, but nothing that's bad at all. And I actually did not use my Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. I used my Hangover RX primer today, which is not like super duper oily skin friendly, and it actually worked out really well. So I think overall, I can't say it's a bad foundation even for oily skin people. The only thing about this that I would say is it's not for someone that needs a ton of coverage. It works really well with texture. It worked good with my oily skin. It worked well with like enlarged ridiculous pores, fine lines, wrinkles. I mean, they're coming out to play a little bit on the sides of my mouth, but not that horrible. The only thing that I can't stand is the fact that I had to build it up so much, and then because I had to build it up so much in one area, I ended up having to build it up because the color was off a little in other areas that wouldn't normally need that much coverage. As far as oxidizing, it didn't go too bad. It actually, I don't think it oxidized much at all. The color was really weird. Like, why start at shade 3? Am I missing a 1 and 2? Is this just an older foundation? There's so many questions there that I need answered that I don't understand. And like, let's just be real. I didn't freaking go try to find the answer. I don't really care that much. All I know is that I tried shade 3 and it was actually not a horrible match. But it really is irritating to me. Like, where is 1 and 2? Nobody knows. They just like don't exist. So overall, you guys, I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm just going to say that those couple areas are like not my favorite, but overall, it did a pretty decent job. Let's go ahead and let's do that close up, and then let's like wrap this bad boy up so we can go to bed. Yes, God. So you can definitely see up in this area all the sloughage and like the weirdness that I'm talking about. Kind of breaking up slash just going away in general. The sides of my nose, down through here, and on this upper lip area. My chin is the same. It looks kind of like beat up and porous, not the cutest. We did slough off what little bit of coverage we had on this guy. He is gone. And so is this a little, it's not horrible, but I think part of that is the bronzer covering up for him because that's how it does that. It tries to trick you, girl. And then, yeah, but look at this Hulk line. He didn't hardly eat anything. And I was like, well, you not hungry today? Because normally you eat all the foundation. The fine lines around the mouth are definitely showing, but again, not the worst. You guys, I hope this was helpful. That's all I have to say because I'm tired and that's all I can come up with because I don't want to keep repeating myself. I do that a lot. You've probably noticed. I talk a lot. Not cute. You guys, I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this. Be sure to check out the description box down below for all of my social media handles, you know, like the Snapchat, the Instagram, all that good stuff, because that's where we are at. Yes, God, please. We love all the social interactions, and I will talk to you guys all in the next one. Bye. Not the worst.